welcome back to American Truck Simulator. This is David Steele, and today I am armed with coffee. Because, yeah, it's been a long few days, and that's completely fine. Alright, so, first things first, today's video is going to be testing the final definitions of a new truck to the Steele Productions engine pack, and that's the Marmon 57p. I guess I gotta buy one. Okay, let's see if we've got one in the used trucks. I don't think we will have, but we'll still look. No, okay, so new ones. Access mod dealer, there we go, there's the Marmon. 1987 Marmon 57p is stand up, right. Now, assuming this doesn't crash to desktop, we should have the full portfolio of Steele Production engine mods available here. Now, I have not spent long with this truck. I've configured it a little bit, tested a couple of things, but I haven't done the full definition load. So let's take a look. I don't know that much about the business, other than it was in Denton at one point. And beyond that, known as the Rolls Royce, and immediately that looks like my definitions have loaded up. So that's one of my engines. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's take a look at what's available with the engine as stock. Okay, a range of engines. All right. Well, what we're going to do is jump in and look at the Red Thunder engine pack. That's my private test mod. All sorts of weird and wonderful engines go in here, but what should be in here is a full load of Steele Production engines. So everything from the ISM at the bottom, that may not be available in that truck. I might remove it, we'll see, to the early 3406s, to the later 3406s here, the C11s, the Detroit diesels. Guess we're going to go with a Cummins something. I don't know what we'll do though. It's an 87, so it's kind of an older. Wow, it's going to be a 3406A or B, I think. That's an older truck. But also we've got the full spread of them here, which is good. Engines, that is. And of course we might re-engine the truck with a more modern engine, absolutely. We could go crazy and use that engine. The 2000 horsepower Caterpillar. But we're not going to, not today. Let's go back. In fact, let's search for a 3406, and we've got the A's or the B's. I'm going to go with an 87 engine, so let's go with the B's. I think these are all 87. Yes, they are. Anything from a 310 to a 425. It's a premium truck, so I'm going to go with a 425. Okay, now gearboxes. I should have the full range available, but first things first, let's see what comes with the truck. Okay, got some Mack gearboxes in there, that's interesting. And go with the ones that I've got available, and we should have the two shorter ultra shifts and a range of Allison autos. I guess premium car trucks. People cars come with autos. Should a premium truck. Will people be getting very upset if I use an auto in this? Don't really think it's quite in the character of it, so we'll go with an ultra shift, which might want to use a manual, but we're going to go with an auto shift here today. And I guess we'll go with a fairly short one, a fairly set of short. In fact, you know what? Let's change this. Let's go with a 433 and maybe a 350. Okay. So what we're looking at doing here is this is going to be a little buzzy, but that's okay. We might do some heavy hauling here. Interior, what have we got? We've got our multiple choice. What color am I going to have my exterior? I'll go with blue for now, so I'm probably going to go with a blue. Let's see, do we have, yes we do. Let's try that. Could go with a nice metallic, but for now that'll be fine. Accessories. I really want to go with, good grief, that's a lot of options. I don't need all those options. I don't really need, do we have like a plain bumper? Standard bumper. That'll do me. That's an enormous area. Yeah, enormous hood. Big wide mouth. I'll not bother with the front mirrors right now. Steps, frame, backside. Okay, that must be that. Do we have anything else? Chrome or paint? Okay, well, go with that. The tank, we don't need def, so paint and short. That's a big diesel tank. I don't want a big tank. Alright, I just want a short tank. In honor of anyone that is vertically challenged. Oh, this is just to see if my good lady wife was listening. Don't particularly want fancy fenders at the back. We've got a quarter. Peterbilt quarter. Yeah, interesting. So Peterbilts were also made in Denton. That might be why we've got, whoa, Widowmaker. Okay, that's not very encouraging. A tuning fender, what the heck's one of those? Let me go faster. A care paint, wow. Lowered, no lights. Yeah, I just want a quarter. I guess it's gonna have to be that Peterbilt quarter fender. There we go. That works for me. Like I say, I'm going to go for a kind of, well, lots of fifth wheel options too. There's a lot of options available here. Do we have a stock one? Custom. That's stock enough, I guess. Wheels, I would normally change those to be Steels, but I just can't be doing with it right now. There's so many things to change. The exhaust, 7-inch pipes. Do we have small pipes? Is that third? No, that can't be. Okay. I mean, wow. Yeah, I don't. That makes me feel very inadequate. I think we'll just go with that 7. Not 7. Do we have a different one? Don't like short stacks. Well, there was something here has got short stacks, surely. There we go. That works. Okay. Enormous, great big. I guess it's chrome smile. I don't know how else to describe that. Okay, we're getting sidetracked here. Do we have just a small visor? Could just remove it, I suppose. Oh, no. Yeah, you need something to hide that, lad. Wow. Yeah, okay, we'll just stick with this one. Those are awfully big horns we've got on there as well. Not going to worry about that too much. Cables, fine, so stick with what it is. This is not supposed to be about what the mod can do. There's a lot it obviously can do. I just really want to test the engines. But whilst I'm here, I guess we'll go with the retro one. Lower grille, that's the bumper or front fender or whatever it's called. Front mirror, not worried about that. Console items. Do we have a computer we can install in here somewhere? I don't think so. So I can see what gear I'm in. Windshield corner, that might work. We can install the fan. It's not pointing up though. GPS, okay. Do we have GPS? Alright, that works for me. We'll stick that up there so I know where I'm going. Seat items, yeah, that's cool. And there's a day cap, so there's nothing behind us. I guess that's how you adjust the mirror. Right, I think this is gonna do for now. Engine here. Let's just record what we're doing here. So we're in. I guess it's. I'm just recording what I'm doing on my data sheet because I record all my jobs just in case. Maybe something amazing happens in this. Maybe something doesn't. But so anyway, 350 horsepower, and it's what is it? 1320 foot-pounds of torque. 1320. We're using an 18-speed transmission. And is it a 456 final drive that we pick? 433. Okay. Let's do that. I think everything else is where it needs to be. Just got 22.5-inch rims. I feel like maybe changing those rims out for something else, but we're not going to. Maybe we'll just change the tires. Let's see, what tires do we have available? I guess we'll go with Michelin's. Michelin's are the premium tire, right? As I understand, they're incredibly expensive for trucks. They're not exactly cheap for cars either. I guess we'll go with the Energy Z. And if you're American, Energy Z. Kind of looks a bit plain at the back. Oh, it'll do. I'm getting distracted again, but it'll do. Okay, $143,000. That is not the most expensive truck in the world, that's for sure, but we don't have all of the options turned on. Alright, let's go ahead and buy it. Okay, it didn't crash so far. Purchase that. It doesn't matter where I put it because we're going to move it. Huh, I kept my Mac out there as well. Go here, like so. Jump up to truck management. Or truck. Go over to truck manager. Marmon, do so. I guess hit drive it. Wait for it to load. That was coffee. Right. First things first, let's get the parking brake on. I'm going to adjust my seats. If you are new to the game or you haven't played it, adjusting the seat is something that is very, very useful. It means you can see what on earth you're doing. Let's do that. We'll look at adjusting the mirrors. So, small left, that seems to have... Something seems to have crashed. Oh, I see what it is. Yeah, my seat's too far back. It looks like it's got me sitting in the seat itself. So I guess we'll have to push myself forward a little bit. Adjust mirrors, small left. Okay, that's better. That just helps me see a little bit more around what's going on. So let's go ahead and start the engine. We're hoping that we hear engine sounds here. Let's switch to the external view. Okay. Sounds like W900 sounds. Okay. We don't have, it looks like we don't have a trip computer, but let's take a look at what we've got on the dashboard. So, what do we have? Blank, oil, pressure, voltmeter. I'm reading from the top left, going across the top. So, engine speed, road speed. I'm guessing fuel is the next, sort of partly hidden, next to the air reservoir. Okay. We've got turbo boost underneath it. I don't know what the one is on the right. That looks like another air reservoir. Rear axle temp, forward axle temperature. I'm guessing coolant is right behind the steering wheel. Transmission temperature, okay. Volts to the left. I'm reading across the bottom here. Pyrometer, okay. That's good to see. And then engine. Now, engine's not looking good. That's looking like it's overheating. This thing might need a service. Manifold pressure, water temperature. Okay, well, looks like the water temperature is also reading a little high as well, but it's gonna be fine. Quick view outside the truck. Let's turn on some headlights. Hello. Yep, we've got headlights. If I were actually doing this video just to show off the truck properly, I would go ahead and jump out the game and reload it to give it my license plate as opposed to the one it comes with. But we want to do a pretty short trip. Let's go back here. This isn't not what I wanted to do. No, you numpty. Right, let's try that again. Freight market. Anywhere we like. What's the shortest trip? That's the longest trip. That's the most expensive trip. What am I doing? Let's try that. I can't get that. I can't get that organised in 3 minutes. 70 miles as a backhoe loader, a harvester. That looks interesting. 77 miles, but it's 10 minutes to get there. That's not very long at all. Well, this one looks promising. Dry fruits. Okay. I think we. Whoops. Let's knock the microphone. I reckon we can get to the dry fruits in just an hour and 12 minutes. So that's going from Evanston, Wyoming. Let's go ahead and tell it we want that one.
Time to get the job done.
Yep. We get that. And then we want to quick travel to Evanston, which is over here. I think it's this Evanston. Yay. Like so.
Okay. Let's find a new route.
Wait for it to load. I want to adjust the GPS navigation sound because that is a bit loud for me. Let's go here. Jump back in the cabin. Go options. Go audio. Voice navigation volume. Let's make him quiet. 18 is good enough for me. Right. Let's make sure that everything seems to be working as it should. Let's put it in gear. Take the parking brake off. And my dashboard is kind of dim. The navigation at the center dash is a little dim, but okay. Now we've got sound at least, which is good. Okay. It's changing up at about the right. Okay, so it looks like everything's working fine. And if that's the case, I'll be able to go ahead and upload this to the workshop. But seeing as we're here, let's just go and take a trip out in the Marmon. Okay, that's very dim. That's maybe something I can configure myself. Let's try something. Just lights. Dashboard backlight is very low. It's very dim. That didn't seem to make any difference whatsoever. Not to the navigation system. Okay, that's a shame. Alright, well, I'm not going to concern myself too much because as long as I can get where I'm going, everything's good. I just want to test out a couple of things with this. Let's see what gear are we in. We're in 10th. So it's going to be kind of short geared. It's going to be doing about 1450 RPM. You should be doing about 1450 RPM at 55. Oh, it's a long truck though. And the advantage of knowing that is if the wheels are not quite the right size in the model, then it will affect the gearing. So that doesn't affect what I do with the mod pack. But if you're watching this and you want to pick up the truck, or you're wondering why you've got the truck and the gearing seems a bit weird, that may simply be because the engine or the wheel size is not the normal 22.5 inch. I chose a 13 speed, not an 18 speed, so 55 is a higher engine speed than I anticipated. So it's possible I chose a 456 final drive, or I broke something in the mod. Let's bump it up to 65 and see what we get here. I'm not going to take the load, I don't think, today, because something's not quite right with the mod, but that's okay. So 65 is what, 17 something? Engine brake's working fine. Alright. think what I want to do, we'll go ahead and
Turn left.
I guess we'll turn left because the light's green. I'm sitting very low in this truck. Whoa. Okay. Driving like a hooligan as well. What I want to do is keep going a little bit further. Yeah, I'll actually take myself to the yard, but I'll cancel the delivery when I get there. And then we'll plug some numbers into my spreadsheet and just see if I've got the transmission wrong. I need to do 50-55 again, but it was what, 1550 I think? Give or take.
Keep left. Then turn left.
I love the 80s vibe that I'm getting from the truck though. Just gonna cut in front of you. Okay. It would not be the first time that I messed up
Get ready to turn.
transmission definition, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here. Right outside the front. Let's go ahead and stop here. So, and let's see. So, my gearing estimate calculator up here. You can't see this, it's not on the screen, but that's okay. Yeah, it looks like I've got a 456 final drive, not a 433. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a look at that offline. But this video really is just a... So let's go ahead and turn that off, I think. Turn off the truck as well. So this video is just to give you a flavor. This is in theory a sort of final sanity test. I copy all the definitions to a private mod, a local private mod. These guys need to learn how to go around me, and then just test it. And if everything works fine, then I'll go ahead and upload it to the workshop. In this case, not everything has worked fine. There's something amiss. Is it my selection of the gearbox, or did I mess something up? Yeah, it definitely says 433, so something isn't right there. Okay, well, thanks ever so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed this. Hope that you got something from today's video. And if you have, you know what to do. And if you haven't, you also know what to do. But thanks so much, everyone. I'll see you with the next one. Goodbye.